Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone doing today? Oh, it's the 24th, guys. It is the 24th. So if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve. I hope everyone is able to spend some time with family and just have some peaceful, happy, joyous time because I think that is what is most important. Okay, so thank you for letting me know. She's running a wee bit over, so not a big deal. Um, I wanted to remind you, while the Spellbinders Advent Calendar only goes up to day 24, the Tailored Expressions and the Pink and Maned go up to 25. So I'll open day 24 for those three, as well as day 12 for Gina K. And then I will open day 25. So if you want to look away at that point, you can look away. But don't leave because I have a special surprise later that I want to tell you all about. Now, yesterday, I think I did tell you that I will be doing like a recap on all the Crafty Advent calendars that I opened. And my plan is to do that on Monday morning. I think I have it scheduled for 9 a.m. Pacific. So we'll just kind of go over all the goodies and all the Crafty Advent calendars that I've opened. So the regular Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar, the 12 Days of Stitchmas for 2025 from Spellbinders, the Tailored Expressions, Pink and Main, and Gina K. That way you guys can kind of get an overview, a reminder of everything that comes in those calendars. So you can kind of gauge what's the best value for your money so you can plan your shopping for next year's advent calendars. Now, as a reminder, if you're not already getting emails, if you're not subscribed to Crafty Al's emails, I would do that because she is very good at sending out emails reminding you when advent calendars are up for either pre-sale or for sale. So that's how I remembered to get mine because I got an email from her and it's like, oh, time to go get that pre-ordered so that I was sure to get mine. I was going to share something else and I forgot. What was it? What was it? Oh, I am going to do a short little video probably for next week before the end of the year, but sharing kind of my little crafty planner. Your little sneak peek there. So sharing that and then my other planner. So I have two. I have my crafty planner. Welcome, my friend. How are you? I'll have my crafty planner and then just my regular planner. So I'm going a little bit different from what I did this year. This year I used a digital planner using GoodNotes, and that was good. I mean, I had it at hand, but there's nothing like, I don't know, the tactile of like writing something down or checking something off of your to-do list. So I'm going back to that for 2026 where I can physically with pen and paper write something out and mark something off. The digital one had the pages where you could write in your to-do, but that writing in with the Apple Pencil just isn't the same as writing in with a pen or a pencil. It's just not the same. My brain is not accepting it as the same. So we're gonna do that. So I'm hoping Alicia's finished by now since you're coming in from her channel, hopefully. So let me show you, I'm gonna give people another minute or two to get here, but let me show you, I did do my little mini Polaroid for yesterday's die. Here it is. So I did a white glitter roller skate and kind of did gold wheels and gold glitter wing here. I added some of these Spellbinders little, what are they called? They're just called embellishment, fashion gold embellishments. So I added the smallest ones of those here, kind of like the buttons, because remember on the skates you had to lace like around was like a hoop hook that you laced around. So I thought that kind of gave it that look. Go up a little bit. There you go. So did that. So the only one left to do is today's, day 24. So I'll have that done. And then I'll have to catch up with all the other crafty advent calendars and make my other little Polaroid books. So, and potentially put things away in here. I'm torn between putting the dies in here behind each goodie or the stamp set or whatever it may be, versus having a separate little binder for those. So I'm going to I think I might have to have a separate binder because if you look at it, it's already not laying flat anymore. It's nice and full. So I think if I added the dies in here, it just would probably sit like this, and that wouldn't sit well on my shelf. So we'll see what we do. Oh my goodness. Please hold. I'm on a live, my love. Can I call you back? Bye. All right. Can you guys see me still? Because even though I put do not disturb, I guess it is that if you have a favorite, it'll go through that. Let me send, it was my daughter. So let me just send her a real quick text, make sure it's not an emergency, because I want to make sure. Okay. So let's take a peek at what's in day 24, which is over here. Over here. So let me get my little X-Acto knife. And let's see, I sent her a text, but I don't know if she's going to get it. Let's take a peek at day 24. So excited. Christmas is almost here. I just love watching my kids and grandkids open their gifts. So I think I have more fun watching them than actually opening. Okay. Oh, look. A little horseshoe and shamrock die. Oh, that is so cute. Let's get that out of there. All right, let's take a peekity peek at this. And grab, what did I do with my cardstock? Whoopsie. Well, guess I don't have any full sheets out here. Let me grab one. Okay, so here's going to be our die set. And open this. And sorry, my fingers are a little purple this morning. I used my purple shampoo today, so that leaves my fingers purple until I wash my hands about 10 times. Oh, look how cute. This is a nice substantial size die too. I love it. And so right on this portion of the die, and I bet you this is a stitching die. It could be a stitching die because it has these holes there. It says good luck there. And then this you would use to make your little shamrock, I think. Yeah, you would cut that out twice and then just lay it. This would be your little stem. And this, I think, is the detail for the top of the horseshoe. Hi, friends. Welcome, everyone. So let's take a peek at day 24 from Tailored Expressions. Let's see what it is. Feels like a rectangle box. Ooh, I love this. So this you can, like, if you, it's a watercolor and you add water to it, and then you can do splattering. You can also watercolor with it, but you can do your splatter, spatter, depends how you say it. But that's what you could do with it. All right, let's see day 24, Pink and Main. Oh no, Cordelia. Yeah, today's day 24, so I'm opening. That was day 24, right? I didn't open day 25 for that. Now that is day 24. Oh, and here we go. Remember earlier in the month we got some of the foilables? So we get some cheer foil. So we'll get glitzy gold, which is this one, I think. Watercolor warm, fairy wings silver, fairy wings blue, and rose quartz. So let's see. Oh, lime. Okay, that's lime. Glitzy gold, watercolor warm, fairy wings silver, fairy wings blue, and rose quartz. Okay, so that's the foilables. Oh, I'm so sorry you're sick, my friend. Whatever that cold is going around, ugh, I had it already, and I'm done with it, hopefully. All right, guys, here's the last day on our Gina K, day 12. Ooh, it's a pretty stencil set. So it's a floral. It is Magnificent Magnolias. And how many stencils does it say? Let's find out. Let's find out. Looks like there's 4. And they are, there's numbers. So this says Magnificent Magnolia 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's 4 layers, 4-layer stencil. All right. What are we going to use? Let's do a poll. I'm going to want to go watch it. I watch every day. I think I missed one day because of a migraine, but I went back and watched it. Like I watched 2 days on the same day, but I will go back and watch as soon as we're done here. Alicia is amazing at her live streams, you guys. She is so energetic and she's so good at involving the live chat and even the people that are watching on replay. She manages to involve them as well. And she's hilarious too. She has the best sense of humor. So I love watching her lives. She's my mentor. She's my inspiration. So let's get a poll up for what we're going to use today. So either Spellbinders or Tailored Expressions or Pink and Main or Gina K. All right, friends. Got that poll started. I'm going to play a little bit of music and give you a minute to make your selections.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around.
All right, friends, let's take a peek. Oh, this was a close one. So with 42% of the vote, my friends, we are going to be playing with Spellbinders today. Gina K came in pretty close with 36%. So we're going to play with Spellbinders. So let me put my goodies away in the meantime, the other goodies. Now, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it if you did. But it looks like we have quite a few. I have 23 thumbs up so far, but there's 49 watching, guys. Can we get the rest of you to hit that thumbs up button? Pink and Maine, I'm going to put off to the side, and my little watercolor I'll put over here, and we'll get our dies ready to cut. So let me get, I'm gonna have to, guys, use gold for that horseshoe. I don't have a choice. My brain says you need gold. Although I could do a pink horseshoe. Let's see. Let's see. See, I could do the gold. I need to find a bigger piece, obviously. Or we could do this pink. I'm going to do a gold horseshoe. And then I might do the clover in the pink. We'll see. But let me find more of that gold glitter. I'm going to pull my little bucket of scraps closer to me. I want to see if this will fit here. This will fit there. As one, oh, but I need to cut it out with this. Right? I could cut it out of this, but I'm really thinking the gold. Really. What's going on, Dawn? Let me go back and check something. Hold on. What am I missing? Whoops. Come on. Oh, I'm in the wrong screen here. Okay, let me go back. You're getting presents sorted. Oh, Dawn, I'm so sorry. Prayers to you and your family, my friend. It is a difficult time, I'm sure. Aw, see, that is what's so great about our little crafty community. Even if we're not physically there with each other, we are there with each other in different ways. So again, prayers, my friend. I know how difficult that can be. Okay, let me go and let's see. Does everyone celebrate Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or both? You go to your mother-in-law's tonight and celebrate tomorrow with it. So here, I'll tell you what we do. Because I don't want my kids to have to be racing between here and the in-laws, excuse me, we celebrate on Christmas morning. I think I like this gold, this one. Christmas morning so that they can do Christmas Eve with their in-laws. But then we also go to my mom's house after here, and then we go to my mother-in-law's house as well. So it's a busy, busy time for us, but we enjoy it very much. Sometimes I don't get all my kids here. For example, my middle daughter, her in-laws live up. It's in Firebaugh, so I think that's about an 8-hour drive from here. So they alternate years, you know, 1 year up there, 1 year down here. So this year it's up there. So she's gonna come over today before they head out, and I'll give my grandbabies their Christmas gifts because Santa already delivered them. And we are gonna go tonight with my mother-in-law because This is going to be the first year, the first Christmas without my brother-in-law. Um, and it's going to be difficult for everyone. But we asked her if she was going to go to her brother's house Christmas Eve because he invited her to go over. And she said no. She says, I'm just going to be by myself, home by myself. I'm not going anywhere. So I told my husband, well, we can invite her to our house, but I know her. I know she's going to say no because she just wants to be home. So we're going to go over there for a better part of the evening, just to spend the evening with her. She is going to make menudo. I don't eat menudo really, but my husband does. So we'll go and they'll have some menudo for dinner. So that'll be our Christmas Eve. We used to, way back in the day, when my husband's grandparents were still with us, go to his nana's house and do Christmas Eve there, and then do midnight mass. But we haven't done that in several years, you guys, several years. Okay, let's take a peek here. But, you know, I don't want my mother-in-law to, she's not going to be happy, but I don't want her to be completely feeling unhappy and alone. So we want to be able to go and spend time with her, even if she won't come to our house, because I know she won't come to our house. Okay, I'm going to cut this, see if that fits okay. Might get the edges, might not. It's going to go behind that glitter silver. Okay, hold on. Oh, yay, good for you. Isn't it? Like, I always feel like I'm racing with a clock, even if I start early enough to get handmade Christmas gifts ready and under the tree. I always feel like that, like I'm just in a race with time. But I'm so glad you were able to get those done. Let's see. That would be gorgeous. Now you're going to make me think about that. You know what? I'm going to do it. So I will cut the pink horseshoe and we will decide, because whatever I don't use on the card today, I will use on my little mini Polaroid album. Okay. So you guys are geniuses. We'll get that cut out. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, friends. I can't even tell you how much it means to me. My husband had to work this today, at least for the morning. Hopefully he'll be able to get off early. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes, because it's always hit and miss. Sometimes he thinks, okay, I'm getting off early today, and inevitably something happens and he can't get off early. Lost your dad 15 years. I know the feeling. It's like Christmas is, I think, very difficult for me because I was daddy's girl, and he was always the first one to call me on my birthday. And when we were kids, he was the voice of Santa Claus. So Christmas time is really hard without him. I don't care how long it's been since they've been gone. It's still a difficult time. So I understand that completely. I try to focus on my kids and my grandkids, and make Christmas a fun and magical time for them. So that is how I try and focus. Okay, let me cut to the background layer for that. Okay, he's off life support. Prayers. It's been years since I lost my sister and my father, so I know the feeling, guys. 2 out of your 3 kids are law enforcement, so they have to work today and tomorrow. Well, tell them thank you, thank you, thank you for their service. And hopefully they keep very safe because that's important. But thank them, please thank them for their service. As the mother of a Marine, I know how scary it is when they're out there and you can't really do anything to protect them. Yeah, you're going to your mother-in-law's. Oh, well, that's nice. See, it doesn't have to be on Christmas Day. You can celebrate any day. I think Christmas is about family and being together. So to me, that is what's important, just having that family time together. Okay, guys, I'm trying to find something in a matte foil in the pink family, but I cannot. Still looking through all my scraps, friends. Well, I'll just use something close to pink. Now, I did mention earlier, I'm going to have a little surprise. Will this fit? Let's see. I could cut this because I don't need it to go all the way up to the top, right? Let's try it. Let's give it a go. But I am going to have a surprise for you guys a little bit later. So if you're able to stick around, please do so. Your mom has dementia. Try to make it as happy as I can. Yeah, it was rough. My dad had dementia too, and that was difficult. That was very difficult. Difficult part too was because my older sister passed before he did, and he wouldn't remember that she was gone, so he would ask where she was at, and that was hard. Okay, then let me see. Let me grab that gold because I'm going to put it there for these little pieces. Actually, cut it from down here. But yeah, just trying to make it a good family gathering, I think, is important. Hubby was a firefighter and always. Aww. Well, thank him for his service. I think we forget sometimes about those people that have to work. They don't have a choice. They have to work on the holidays. And I'm so grateful to them for everything they do. All right, let me try this. Yeah, they do tests to kind of verify if they've got dementia or not. So yeah, it's a test they have to run on. It's like not like a lab test per se. It's like a series of cognitive tests. I think I'll use this for my background. So yeah, it's no fun. And I already told my kids, if you guys see me starting with signs of dementia, just take me to a home. I don't want you having to take care of me. And but let me choose my home. So before I get completely far gone, let me choose where I'm going. So we'll see. Hopefully not. I do a lot of, like, you know how they say to keep your brain active, to do all these puzzles and things like that. I think crafting helps keep my brain active. So I try real hard to keep my brain very active. Yeah, they ask questions of the patient. Like they'll tell them, I don't know, a series of 5 words and tell them to remember that, then ask them something else, maybe 1 or 2 questions, then go back to those words to see if they remember them. And yeah, my dad couldn't remember them, but um, you know, kind of just go with it. Oh, I should have cut the stem too from the green. I think I want the stem to be the same color. It's like a matte foil. So let me, did it cut? It did. It's stuck on my mat. So let me get this here, right there. I'm going to do it for both my little Polaroid and my card. We'll decide which one is which. Wow, goodness gracious. That's that's a lot. Yeah, when my son finally left the military, I was able to breathe easy for a minute because that is a very stressful thing. He was deployed a few times. So oh, my dad had 2 strokes. So he had Parkinson's, dementia. Um, he had a couple strokes. Um, so we he had a challenging last couple of years, to say the very least. Okay, let's cut out our little square. Where's my square? Let's see how we like this. Just want to flip it up. This die cut. They tell me that. They're like, nope. My daughters are like, Mom, really? Stop it. And I'm like, well, I know how hard it was watching my dad decline. And that's, I think, hard on the family. And I don't want that for them. But, you know, I get scolded and I get told, Mom, stop it. We're going to take care of you. And my granddaughters too. Grandma, please. You need to stop that. I'm like, okay. I won't bring it up again. Even my husband scolds me. Like, if I say that I forgot something, and we all forget things, but I'll get, yeah, if I say, oh, I forgot this in front of my mom, it's like, stop saying you forgot stuff. And I'm like, Mom, I just forgot. It's okay. It's not a big deal. But she doesn't like it. So I try not to say I forgot something in front of my mom. My husband's the same way. He's like, stop saying you're forgetting. And it's like, it's normal forgetting. It's not like I still know everybody's name. I'm okay. But I get the nervousness and the fear. All right, guys, do you guys have any guesses at what my little surprise is later this morning? Put that in the live chat. Let me know. Hi, Justine. Welcome, my friend. You worked today? Yaka. Yeah, watching the decline is awful. It is not something I wish on anyone, ever. Okay, getting all these little circles out of my glitter, both the gold and the pink. And you guys are going to help me decide, okay, once I kind of put them together, which one you like better for my card and which one you like better for my little Polaroid album. Hmm. And my aunt has dementia now too, my mom's younger sister, which is hard. My mom's like, she's too young, and how can this happen? It's like, mommy, we don't get to choose. I know it's hard to watch, but the few times she's gone over to my mom's that I've been there, because my cousin will take her over to visit. She asks for my mom. Um, I could see that she really enjoys just being with my mom, being with her sister, which is important. Okay, let me get my little double-sided adhesive, or I could run that through my sticker maker. I'll try this. We will try this. Maybe we will try this. At least for this part. Then I'll put liquid glue around the rest. This will kind of hold it in place for me. Have you guys put guesses? No idea, huh? No clue. You like the pink, huh? My dad worked, so there used to be tuna canneries here, because we're in San Diego, so there was a lot of fishing, a lot of fishermen. So he worked at one of the tuna canneries. So we ate tuna all the time. Not fun at all, you guys. Not at all. I could put the pink behind the gold and the gold behind the pink. Hold on. Ooh. Should I switch it up? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Okay, we're going to either do pink on pink, or gold on gold, or mix it up. Ready, guys? Let me know your thoughts, because I value your opinions more than you'll ever know. No idea, an Advent prize. But what kind of Advent prize? Let me know. Let's put some music. I'm going to get a drink of water because I'm getting super thirsty.
Gather around the fireplace, and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday. It means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
All right, friends, let's see where we're at on our poll. Okay, with 53% of the vote, you want me to mix it up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix it up. Okay, so what is here? Is that the tape? Oh, yeah, that's the tape. So I'm going to take that release paper off. So last night, when I was at dinner with my husband, he took me to dinner for my birthday. We just went to it's a local, it's like a chain restaurant, I guess you could call it. It's Texas Roadhouse. They have really good steak. So we went there, and we usually share a plate, because I can never finish a full dinner by myself. He can't finish a full dinner by himself. So we usually share a plate. So that's what we did last night, and still came home with leftovers, you guys. Still came home with leftovers. We just can't eat that much. But I was telling him, I want to do something special for all my live viewers because they're so, so wonderful, so generous, so supportive. I want to do something. So we kind of threw around some ideas and I settled on something last night. Get a magnet over here, put that down for the time being. I'll tell you in a little bit. I'm not going to share quite yet what it is. I want to have you hanging on the edge of your seat for a few more moments, at least until we finish today's card. Um, but yeah, I decided on that. So I was working on how to present it this morning and how to share with you guys. So I did that. I was also working on my little planner. But just playing in my craft room. When I'm home by myself, it's playtime usually. I should be cleaning. I should be cleaning house probably, but the house is clean enough. It's not a pigsty. And by cleaning, I mean like maybe washing the curtains, and I did that last month. I washed the drapes, and then maybe reorganizing and going through our medicine cabinet, make sure there's no expired meds in there. So those are the kinds of things that I'm talking about when I say clean house. Okay, now I'm going to add our little pieces here. Where's my little tape? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Oh, how fun. Well, happy birthday to them. Yeah, it's very difficult. It's just you try and think of the good things. Like some of the things my dad did and said, at the time is like, oh, Dad, why are you saying that? But now we can kind of laugh about it. Now, we couldn't at the time because you're in the middle of that whole um, illness. But afterwards, after some time, you can laugh about some of the things. What was one of the things he did? Oh, one of the things that happened. I can laugh about it now. I wasn't laughing at the time, but we were at the hospital. It's one of the times he had to be in the hospital, and dementia patients like to disrobe. And my mom and my sister step out of the room to talk to the doctors about I don't know, something with my dad. And so it was just my dad, myself, and my husband in the room. And my dad started to take his shirt off. And I got up and I said, "No, Dad, leave your shirt on." And he mumbled something, and I did not know what it was, but I just said, "Yes, Daddy." And he tried to hit me. And I was like, "What?" And then because I moved my arm out of the way, and then he he pinched my hand. And I was like, "What was that about?" And my husband was kind of chuckling in the corner. And I'm like, "What's so funny?" And he says, "Didn't you hear what your dad said?" And I said, "No, I didn't understand him. So I just said, 'Yes, Daddy.'" Well, what he had said when I told him to stop taking his shirt off was, um, he asked me in Spanish, "¿Tú mandas o qué?" Which is, "Are you in charge or what?" And I said, "Yes." So that upset him because I'm not in charge of him. Um, and I can laugh about it now, but at the time I was like totally upset because, I was daddy's girl. And for him, he never yelled at me, much less laid a hand on me. But it was just like, what in the world happened there? And my husband understood what he said. I didn't. I don't know. I wasn't focused on what he was saying. I should have been. But I can laugh about that now. Now, okay. I'm going to move this up a little bit. Okay, so there's our two little horseshoes, okay? Now those are going to go I'm going to cut probably I'm going to cut a different scalloped square to go behind that black rectangle. I'll probably, what did I do with that leftover gold? Uh-oh. Oh boy. I don't know where I put it, and I don't want to grab another piece. I will find it. I will find it. It's probably under something here. Ah. Well, here's what I'm going to do. Because I think I just put it. I don't know where I put it. Still looking, guys. Give me a second. There's a lot of things I can laugh about now when it comes to my dad. Now that the hecticness has left us. I wonder what I did with that. Oh, I don't know. So good luck to that. I don't know what I did with it. I could try cutting it out of this scrap because you're not going to really see. Let me try that. Like I just throw things off my desk and hope for the best, I guess. The stem is under the leaf if that's what you... No, I already picked that up and put it on my magnet because I was going to lose that. Oh, that's a good question. How long do you all leave your Christmas decorations up for? Mine usually stay up until Dia de los Reyes Magos, which is, how do you say it in English? The day of the Three Kings, the Three Wise Men. So I usually leave it up at least until then. Okay, that'll work as my little rectangle, and I'm going to cut this piece out because that's a good size to cut some stuff out of. See, and then you're not going to see that piece cut out there. Okay, so that one's there. Now, do I have a scrap of the pink that I can do the same with? Probably not. Probably not. Christmas tree goes after Christmas Day. And here's another question. How many of you do real trees versus artificial trees? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Real or artificial? While I still look for more of that pink glitter. I might not have pink glitter, but I have some of that metallic foil or matte metallic cardstock. Yeah, I don't have a big enough piece of that pink foil left, or that pink glitter. So what I'm going to do is use this pink, what is it, matte foil. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess if you have allergies, the real ones could do a number on you. Epiphany, is that what it's called? So that's Dia de los Reyes Magos, January 6th. So I never knew it was called Epiphany. How fun. I learn something new from you guys all the time. So yeah, ours stays up until at least then, usually. Um, when I was working, sometimes I would take it down the first weekend after because I needed to have time to do it. But I don't know, it all depends. I think mostly after the 6th of January. You have a tradition of leaving 1 to 3 decorations out all year long. Oh, I love that tradition. We have an artificial tree and we've had it for about 10 years, maybe more. Because I just didn't want to be, first of all, my daughter was like, "Why are you killing trees?" My youngest. But secondly, they made such a mess. And, the amount we were paying for a real tree, we got that back buying a fake one. And I bought it after Christmas, so I got it on clearance price. It didn't make sense anymore, and it's easier. I don't have to go out and shop for a tree. I don't have to dispose of it afterwards. So, and mine was pre-lit as well. Lights have died since then, so now I add lights to it. Um, but it's easy to put up, easy to take down, and I don't stress about Christmas tree shopping anymore. Trying to see where, because this is right on the edge of that stitched detail. So I want to make sure I get that covered close enough. That'll work. Then I'll do this one the same. You have a wood block that says, "Keep the spirit of Christmas in your heart and honor it all year long." Yep, that's why I have so many nativity scenes. I put out a lot of nativity scenes because I always want to remind my children and my grandchildren what we are celebrating Christmas for. It is not the tree, it is not Santa Claus, it is not any of those other things. We have to remember why. At least as Catholics, that is why we are celebrating the Christmas. And they know it. They are pretty good about remembering that. But we still have fun with all the other stuff. And it's okay. I think, I tell them it's okay to have fun with all the other Christmas things as long as you keep in your heart why we are actually celebrating Christmas. Okay. All right. Now, let's put together our little 4-leaf clover, right? I think I'll put that right. I'll put it together on the card or on the base. All right. What do you think? Let me know. So where I'm going to put our little 4-leaf clover is going to be right in the center, I think. My card is so tiny, I don't have another space to put it. Or do I even put it? I think I will. Okay. So like that, I think that looks good, right? So we have the gold horseshoe on the pink matte layer and vice versa. My husband has never helped put up or take down, usually, other than bringing out the boxes of things and putting them back away. Although he did help a little bit this year. He helped me with getting the lights on, and then the grandkids did all the decorating. So I think that worked out pretty well. Okay, we're going to do this then. But usually it's been my kids and grandkids that help do the decorating, which I appreciate and love because they're just being part of the fun. Let's get this up. So yeah, I got to figure out something to do for my mother-in-law. She is making menudo, which my husband likes to eat, but I do not. So I'll probably eat before we head out there, and then we'll go and figure out what we do. All right, let's try. This is that foil, so it's hard to get the liquid glue to stick to each other or to stick to the paper. It takes a while to dry. So tweezers, tweezers. What did I do with my tweezers? I don't know what I did with them. There they are. There's one of them anyway. There we go. And then my mom, we go to her house, and she called me yesterday. She always calls me on my birthday. And she says, are you coming over on Christmas? And I'm like, Mommy, we always go over on Christmas. She's like, okay, because I forgot to take you your birthday present from your brother, which is funny because my brother had texted me, hey, your gift is at Mom's house. I left it there for you. And it's like, oh, okay. But I'm like, Mommy, you don't have to. I'll be there on Christmas. I'll pick it up on Christmas. I'm okay. She was so apologetic. But your birthday's today. You didn't get to open your present. And I was just like, Mommy, I'm fine. I don't need to open my present today. So yeah, we go to my mom's for a little while, and then my sister makes tamales plus other yummy breakfast treats. She's such a good cook. Told my husband, if you chose me based on what you thought I was going to be able to cook like, you chose the wrong sister. Because no, that is not it's not what I can do well. All right, let's see if this is going to stick there. I want this to stick out a little bit more. Yeah, that'll work, right? Oh, how fun. Yeah, we play games here too when the kids are here. Homemade menudo. I don't like menudo. I don't like the meat. It's tripe, I guess it's like tripe. No, it's not like tripe. I couldn't even tell you what it is. My husband knows. But I'll eat the hominy, the grano, but like the actual menudo itself, the meat, nope, not gonna happen. I prefer pozole, which also uses the hominy, but you can make pozole like a chicken pozole or a pork. You can make a red pozole or a green pozole. So that I'll eat. I'm the picky eater. My mother-in-law always tells my husband that she's so picky because I won't eat things that like she makes for them and my husband likes, like lengua and cachete, and which is tongue and cheek, and like no, not gonna eat that. Not for me. Okay. Let's get this one together, and then you guys are going to tell me which one's going to be the card and which one's going to be the Polaroid album. Okay, there's that. Oh, thank you, my friend. You did not have to do that. I appreciate you. I will use that, if it's okay with you, to help with shipping costs. If you'd rather I used it on something crafty, let me know. I will. I will do whatever you want with that. Wait, isn't grits made out of hominy? I've never had grits, but I think it's made out of hominy, right? So yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I will not. Oh, and it's just got a horrible texture, and no, not gonna happen. Okay, let's see. What am I missing here? Grits is dried. It's ground dried hominy. Okay, see, so it could be. So for me, a lot of times it's not necessarily the taste of something, but the texture. Like I won't eat mushrooms, but it's a texture thing for me. Um, so eh, I think maybe that's the same thing for some people. Not necessarily the taste itself, but the texture, or just the thought of where something came from. So I will not eat tongue, or I won't eat liver, or cheek, or brains, or none of that stuff. Not for me. Oh, you're sweet, my friend. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to decide which one's going on our little card base. Okay, so, oh, that didn't stick. Come on. Stick. Stick. Where's my smaller magnet? I'll put that one there. Okay, so we're going to choose between 1 and 2. Okay, so let me get a poll going. So, card. So to make a card, which one are we going to use on our card base? Option number 1 or option number 2? All right, you let me know for our card base. Okay, option 1 or option 2? Let me get some music going so I can get a drink of water.
Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Last year I thought about.
Alrighty, friends, let's take a peek. All right, so, oh, this is a close one. So for our card today, drum roll please, we are going to be using, I'll make sure everybody's done voting. This was a close one. Option number 2. So this had 53% of the vote. This had 47. All righty, friends, we'll do that. So option 2 is going on our card base. Let me get this attached, and then I'll go ahead and attach option number 1 to my little card that goes in my mini Polaroid album, which was inspired by Alicia over at Call Me Crafty Al. Oh, so cute. Okay, let me get, where's my little album? Get that out. And let's do a quick like check, see where we're at. Hubby's going to be here any minute too. He was able to get out a little early. Probably won't be here for another half hour or so, but 49 thumbs up. You guys rock. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is why I'm going to do what I'm going to do. There was no wrong choice. You're right. Oh, Debbie, thank you. You're so sweet. You guys don't have to do that. I just like having you here, helping me craft, helping me, have fun during this whole Advent opening up. Yeah. Okay. So here's my last little card. And then I don't know why, but I've been putting them on with temporary tape. Maybe in case I want to take them off later and put them on a card. I don't know. But that's what I've been doing. So this is going to go here. Get it close to my face here because I am blurry-eyed. And no migraine this morning, which was yay me. Always afraid to wake up with a migraine the day after I get rid of one because That's what migraines do. They're like bounce back migraines, I guess. They come back at you. What am I doing here? Okay. Alrighty, so this is going in my album. Day 24. Done, guys. 24 days, all done. All right. So here is the card that today's prize winner will get. And here is the stamp set. So to win this, you guys, oh, Cordelia, thank you. Thank you, my friend. You guys are, you know what? I've got to do like Alicia. She has like the oh, look, let me see if this will work. All right. That's for all of you, not just those of you that did any super chats or anything of that nature. That applause is for all of you because all your crafty minds have helped me to make some fun little cards. Okay, so this one, to win to this day 24, you're going to put in hashtag, where am I? Glitter. Okay, so I'm gonna give you about a minute to get your entries in. Reminder, you must have a US mailing address, be 18 or over, and subscribed to my channel. So let's get your votes in.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year, we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Alrighty, friends, let's see how many entries. We have 23 entries. Are we ready? Drum roll, please. Let's see who our lucky winner is today. Yay! Congratulations, Serena. Now, as a reminder, I don't think I reminded yesterday's winner, but maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I just don't remember. Fill out the form that is linked in the description box to claim your prize. Make sure you complete all the fields in that form. And then I'll be mailing all the prizes out in January, mid-January. All right, congratulations, my friend. Guess what I found, you guys? I was cleaning up, and it was underneath my little paper trimmer. So I'm going to set this aside, and let's open up day 25 for Tailored Expressions and Pink and Main. Now, I'm not going to make anything with these today. I'm just going to show you what it was, and then we'll get to my little surprise, okay? So day 25 of Tailored Expressions. Let's see what it feels like, a tool of some sort. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I bet. Aha, a little paintbrush that we could do swirling and splattering with. Perfect. Okay, let me put that away. And then day 25 of Pink and Main. Almost feels like cardstock, maybe. Dies, you guys. Oh, this says hello there. Happy birthday and thank you. Oh, perfect. They're nice and big. There's a cover for the paintbrush in the bag. Is there? Oh, it is. It's in there. Let me put it on because I do keep these on my paintbrushes, these little plastic covers. Kind of make sure the brushes don't get messed up. Okay, so that was day 25 for those two calendars. All right, let me put these away and let me tell you what we're going to do today. Because with all my heart, I wish I could give everyone a Christmas gift because you guys have been amazing. The support you have shown me has been incredible. So, uh-oh, where is it? Oh, one more thing before I share that. I know I'm squirreling. Pam, I haven't seen Pam here today, but Pam, if you're here or if you're watching the replay, just like I thought, my husband had put the card you sent me away in our little mailbox holder. So I got it. Thank you so much. It's so adorable. Just wanted to make sure you knew. So what I'm going to do, you guys, you know how I gave away that box yesterday for my birthday? I'm not giving another box. I'm not. But what I am going to give away is for everyone that is here live right now, this moment in time, I'm going to send you some kind of crafty goodie, either a handmade card or maybe a stamp set or a die set or embellishment, some kind of crafty goodie. So give me 1 second. I'm going to tell you how to do this. If I can get to the right screen. Um, in the description box, friends, and I'm going to make this link live for just while you're here, and then I'll make it so it's not live. But in the description box, it says enter to win an all live viewers Christmas prize. There's a Google form there. Fill that out. Fill that out right now. I'm going to leave it live for probably 5 minutes. And I'll send all these prizes out. So everyone that's here right now has an opportunity to win a prize. And right now it looks like there are 48 of you. So that's, even if you won another prize, that's okay. Just for being here live right now, sticking with me to the very end through all my changes in live stream times, through the craziness that is my life, not only during the Advent series, but throughout the year. Um, oh, Cordelia, you ran away when I started opening. It's in the description box. So go down to the description box, refresh your browser, um, because it's not showing. Try refreshing your browser and let me know if it shows. I'm gonna refresh mine and see. Maybe that's what it needs. Uh, uh, Let me do something here, guys. I want to see if it's saved. Oh, yeah, it's there. So it's after the regular Google form. So it says enter to win an all live viewers Christmas prize. Let me know, you guys. Refresh your browsers. Um, yeah, you hit more and refresh your browser, then hit more to see the whole description box, not just the beginning of it. And it should be there. Okay. So fill out that form. I'm going to leave it live or able to be filled out. It is a different form. It's not the first one. It's the second one. In fact, let me make the first one. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Where is it? I should make it. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Where am I? Okay, you should not be able to respond to the regular form now. my winner for today, if you are not able to respond, let me know in the chat because I might have turned it off before you responded. I'll turn it back on in a minute. I just want to make sure everybody responds to the right form. So right now I have 12 responses to the live chat giveaway. They're both, no, one says, so one says, let me tell you, Crafty Advent Live Series Daily Prize Claim Form. The second one says, Crafty Advent Form Christmas Prize Claim Form. So should I change that so you only see Christmas Prize Claim Form? Let me see if that makes a difference. I changed it to say Christmas, only Christmas Prize Claim Form. Hopefully that helps. I have 13 responses right now, guys. Okay, so I am going to leave it live for a few minutes. Both your links take you to the same winners form. It shouldn't. Let me go try something. Give me a second. Tested it earlier. Crafty Live Advent Series. Okay, and then the second one. Nope, it's taking me to two different forms, Cordelia. It's the second form link. So, and it says Christmas Prize Claim Form on the top instead of Advent Live Series. Yes, just for US. I'm sorry, but I kind of have to, unfortunately. Okay, refresh again. Good. Okay. It is two different forms. Okay, good. Okay. So everybody do that. Yeah, do the one that's Christmas prize giveaway. We'll finish up here, but not before I say thank you, Lisa. You are awesome. That will help with sending out all these prizes. Yeah, sometimes mobile devices can be finicky. So let's see. I want to see. I'm going to check something out. Okay, so the form for my giveaway every day that I gave away a card, that one's closed. So even if you try and respond to it, you won't be able to because I turned off accepting responses. But the other one that says Christmas prize claim form, that one is still live and it'll be live for a couple more minutes. It looks like right now I have 26 of you that have responded. Okay. So friends, I'm gonna, yay. I want you all to have a wonderful Christmas. I have had a blast with all of you. I really have. Don't forget, ay, Feliz Navidad, mi amiga. Don't forget, you too. All of you have a wonderful Christmas. Have a safe Christmas and safe New Year. I will be here Monday at 9 a.m. live to do my little recap of all the Crafty Advent calendars. And you're parked now. Okay, I'm going to wait for you to be parked. Good. So if it says filled out and submitted, you're good to go. Again, I'll leave it live for just, oh, thank you so much, Don. You're amazing. I'm going to leave it live for a couple more minutes. Watching from from your browser and not the app solves a world of problems. Yeah, if you use the app, it's just always glitchy. Prospero año nuevo. Thank you guys. You guys are so amazing. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I will leave it live. I'll say for another 5 minutes for you guys to be able to get out of this live stream and go open the description box, click more so you can see the whole box. Go down to where you see where it says Christmas prize. In fact, I think I might change that description a little. So enter to win, all live viewers, and I'm going to put in all caps Christmas prize. Maybe that'll make it easier to see. Okay. And good luck, everyone, on your holidays. Hope everything stays nice and calm and peaceful, and that you all enjoy your families. We'll see you. It doesn't ask for a mail. There should be a second page, Barbara. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Let me look. Mailing information, full name, street address, city, state, zip. It shows it on my end. And if I go and look at my responses, it's, let me look at them. Yeah, it has. Everybody's giving me their street address. Peggy, you're going to have to fix yours because I have your zip code, but not your city and state. Not your city and state, but everybody else, it looks like you filled it out. And then our original form, I think there was one person that missed city and state as well, was Crafty Cornerstones. If you won't be able to fill that one out because I turned it off. I'll figure it out by the zip code what your city and state is. I can do a search, so no worries about that. All right, friends, have a lovely holiday. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, no matter what you do or do not celebrate. Have a blessed rest of 2025. And we'll see you on Monday, maybe, for the recap if you are available to join me. Thank you, friends. Have a great day. Bye.
This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way.